My name is Brenda Murray Lewis.
Jerome Wilson.
Jakeem Fundenberg.
Judy Walterson.
I grew up in Mantua, went to school in Mantua, and I'm still in Mantua.
I've been living in Mantua all my life, lifelong resident of Mantua, aside from when I was in the military, when I went away to school.
I've lived in West Powelton on 42nd Street between Powelton and Bering ever since 1989.
I lived down here in this area for about 14 years.
The community had a little hesitation about Drexel.
Yeah, just kind of standoffish, you know.
6 or 8 years ago, Drexel was always down there at 32nd and Market.
I would have just said I think it's some college. Know much about Drexel University.
Everybody was a little suspicious of what Drexel was doing.
And so when I found out that President Fry was coming here to Drexel to be president, you know, my thought was, oh, good, because at least that'll put more of a focus on the community.
Being a Drexel employee, I kind of understand it a little better now.
Then when I saw how helpful Drexel was to our community, I decided just to stay.
For a long time, I always thought of Drexel as that small little school next to Penn.
I wanted to get a web page done, you know, to put on the internet. And someone said, why don't you try the Key Spot?
Prior to my company actually closing its doors, I was kind of working part-time for the owner.
You know, I needed a job because the place I was working for previously had closed down.
I wanted to work at Drexel. I used to work for a landscaping company. I actually used to cut the grass up here.
I was also kind of particular about where I was going to end up working. I wanted it to have some kind of meaning. So when a job opened up through Drexel in his office, I applied for that.
You know what, let me go to the website. So I went to the website and I saw that there was a position available for collections, and that's when I submitted the application, like I said, and I talked to our community representative, Rick Young. He put me in contact with Sarah.
And finally, I've started volunteering. Miss Courtney Price, she asked me if I wanted to come work in her office.
I think that's a unique thing about Drexel, because the vision has been cast by our president to be like the most civically engaged, university in the country, that we have a lot of room to change things and mold them into ways that fit the community.
To not be just providing a cookie cutter solution. We've been able to respond to the people we meet, and if we weren't doing that, I don't think we'd be much use. Yeah. It's based on the individuals. You learn about the people and then provide the program or service that they want.
After that was over, I came back here and they wanted to know if I wanted to work at the Key Spot.
I work in the president's office with President Fry.
I'm a custodian worker.
I work in the Bursar's office in loan repayment and collections.
It's been neat to work here and see that, oh, okay, Drexel's much more than that small school next to Penn.
Here I am, 5 years later, working for Drexel and loving it.
I love my job. A lot of people don't, I have fun at my job. A lot of people doesn't have fun at their job. You gotta like where you work at. I like Drexel. I love Drexel.